My name is Charlotte Isles. Lottie Isles. That small-town kid detective the press couldn't get enough of? Yeah. Despite the rumors, I didn't mysteriously disappear inside a water slide at Splashy Central while chasing after a suspect. I just grew up. I had the whole kid detective setup, my own phone, the signature hat, the animal sidekick. But eventually I closed the office, the signature hat got donated, and, well, Rusty had a good life. And I'm doing well. My current job isn't as exciting as being a detective.
And did you try adding just one more exclamation point to that password? Great, happy to help.
But it can still be rewarding. Sure, I've thought about returning to mystery solving, but I was a kid, finding lost baseball cards and missing cats and, okay, the occasional stolen diamond, but that was like 5% of my cases. I've grown out of it. And it's not like anyone's gonna be calling that phone anytime. What the? Hello?
I'm inside your house.
Landon!
Wait, how'd you know it was me?
It's the same weird, creepy voice you'd use every time we played Mafia. Before my lifetime ban from playing Mafia.
You guessed the Mafia first round every time.
It's not my fault that when I know someone really well, I can always tell when they're lying. You just couldn't stop tapping your foot. Hey, how'd you know this phone was still working?
Mom told me she kept it in service in case you decide to get back into detecting. By the way, did you ever watch that Kid Detective movie?
Oh, yeah. Lie. Didn't want to pay for the Starz subscription. Everyone and their mother was messaging me about it when it first came out.
Well, our mother watched it, and now she's very concerned that you're abusing drugs and or alcohol.
I live with her. Wouldn't she know if I was?
You know how many times I got drunk in the house without Mom knowing?
Fair point.
She's just worried about you. So am I. You don't come visit? Lucy says you don't answer her calls either.
I know. I've been so busy. Lie.
With what?
Oops. Things.
What things?
Activities.
What activities?
I feel like I'm giving you a lot of information and you're just not happy with any of it, so What do you want, Landon? Why are you calling this phone?
Well, why does anybody call the Lottie Isles hotline? I had a case for you.
Landon talked me into visiting him to hear more about the case. I didn't plan on taking it, but my schedule was unusually devoid of things and activities for a few days, so I figured, why not?
Lottie, this is Olivia.
It was my first time meeting Landon's girlfriend.
Charlotte. Hi, Landon's told me so much about you.
Lie.
Same about you.
You know, Olivia's sister was actually in a Lottie Isles fan club years ago.
Sorry, I told him not to mention that.
It's funny!
You're gonna make her uncomfortable.
No, Lottie's face down poisonous snakes and hidden in car trunks. Nothing I could say would make her uncomfortable.
I was uncomfortable.
So, what's the case?
I've just been getting these weird letters that someone's been slipping under the door.
I want us to be together. I think about you all the time. An ex, maybe?
I only have one ex who lives in the city, Annette.
Where does she live?
I'll write it down for you.
So, you'll take the case?
I'll check out the ex. I'm not officially taking it.
Kinda sounds like you're taking the case.
I'm not.
Lie. I was. Just a quick check-in. I am not on the case. Oh, gosh, sorry.
No, it's my bad. I wasn't looking. Hold up. This might be weird to say.
I'm sure it will be.
Are you Charlotte Isles, that girl detective?
Yeah.
Oh, this is wild. I remember you from when I was a kid. Are you still doing detective stuff?
Not if I can help it.
I'll let you go. Ooh, would you mind signing a napkin?
Sure.
If you could just write something to Nick, that's me. Do you have a pen? I guess you could just take a photo.
Oh, I do have a pen.
Here.
Small pizzas. Oh, sorry, it kind of got on the box. Wait, is this going to Landon Isles?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine then. Actually, I might take this.
Oh, okay.
There's sausage on this?
No. Mushrooms, I think.
Ugh, Landon. I'll take it. Thanks, bye.
Okay, bye.
I gave it away. I hate mushrooms. No more distractions. Just get to the ex's place, and then you can... Lucy?
So, you're in the city.
I meant to text you. Lie. I don't know.
You're visiting Landon?
Yeah. Kind of roped me into checking out this case.
You're working on a new case?
I'm just checking it out.
Well, you need your trusty old sidekick?
Oh, no. I'm sure you're busy.
I'm not. Come on. It'll be just like old times. Please? I haven't seen you in ages. At least let me tag along.
Okay. But don't do that thing you do where you trip over something and mess up everything in the place we're sneaking into.
Oh, where are we sneaking into?
Annette Ruiz, Olivia's ex-girlfriend, who may or may not be sending her weird anonymous love notes, and is apparently often forgetful.
She was also recently making kielbasa? What? Nothing.
Were you doing that thing where you narrate in your head?
No. Okay, can you keep an eye out for Annette? Curly brown hair. I'm gonna go poke around.
Got it.
Did you trip over something?
No. I just banged my hand.
Lie.
This is why you were banned from playing Mafia. Find anything?
Nothing that would suggest she's hung up on her ex. No writings, no photos. I mean, she has been listening to Sour, but that's not too incriminating.
It's not.
No purple pen. I mean, you'd think that'd be an easy clue. If they had used a black pen, it wouldn't have been a clue at all. I mean, what kind of person uses a purple pen?
A quirky middle schooler.
Like Daisy Tremaine. The case of the missing bathroom pass. That one was an easy solve.
So, what have you been up to?
Just looking for this pen.
No, I mean like in life.
Oh, keeping busy. You?
The same. Plus, regularly calling and texting my best friend with no response.
I'm sorry. I've been figuring stuff out lately, and I don't know, it's been weird.
You said that Annette has blonde curly hair, right?
No, brown.
Oh. Okay.
Bless you. Luce,
Yeah?
have you seen a woman with brown curly hair enter the building?
I am not sure. Okay. I guess I did.
Yeah, that's what I told her. No, I didn't, because she should have known that going into the party. I know, every time. It happens every time.
This would have been an easier fit when we were kids.
Are you gonna sneeze?
No, I'm fine. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much.
Well, you're allergic to cats.
But there's no cat.
There is. This elephant ear plant was highly toxic to cats. That's why it's out here instead of inside.
Wow.
Also, I saw a litter box in the bathroom. Thought the plant thing was more impressive.
How was your day? Hi, Boopy Boopy. How was your day?
What now?
Oh, great. Olivia just sent me Annette's phone number.
What's that gonna...
Your Postmates.
I'm Postmates?
The Postmates.
The Postmates?
Hello?
Hi, this is your Postmates. I'm downstairs with your food.
I didn't order food.
Well, someone ordered this Cobb salad, and I do not get paid terrible wages to come all this way for someone who doesn't want the food.
Okay, I'm coming down.
Great. See you in a minute.
Nice.
Thanks. I delivered for Uber Eats for a bit last year, so I kind of just channeled that.
Yeah, okay, inside the actor's studio. Let's get out of here before she gets back.
This is a nice apartment. How much do you think that... Right. Coming.
That night I stayed in Landon and Olivia's spare room and did some digging into Annette. She still had a bunch of photos with Olivia on her Instagram. Is Annette just not the kind of person to delete photos after a breakup? Or is she so hung up on Olivia that she'd send her weird anonymous love notes? Lucy talked me into letting her stay on the case, so the next day we met at Annette's apartment and followed her to the park.
I really wish you had told me what we were doing before I got dressed up.
Oh, thank God she stopped. I had way more energy for this when I was 10. Also, how was I supposed to know that she was going to go for a jog? I'm a detective, not a psychic.
Call yourself a detective. It seems like you're really getting back into it.
I'm not getting back into it. I'm just doing a favor for my brother.
Come on. You're enjoying it a little.
Yeah, okay, a little. But that's all I did with my life for like a decade. How was I supposed to know if there was anything else I wanted to do if I just kept being a detective?
What else did you want to do?
I don't know. Thought I might get into pottery.
And did you enjoy doing pottery?
I tried to make a bowl and it kind of just turned into a really deep plate. But that's besides the point. I'm on the path to self-discovery. In order to continue on that path, I have to leave detective work behind me.
And how has that path of self-discovery been working for you so far?
Wait, where's Annette?
Where did she...
Hey!
Why are you following me?
Have you been sending messages to your ex?
What, you're just gonna ask her?
Why not? It's what we want to know.
What do you know about that?
So you have been sending messages?
Who are you?
Oh, Charlotte Isles, former detective, trying to wrap this case up so I can get out of here. So why have you been sending messages to Olivia Barnes?
Olivia? No, I was drunk texting a different ex last night. I haven't talked to Liv in like a year.
She could be lying.
She could, but if she wanted to lie, it's more likely she'd say no to the original question.
Wait, weren't you that girl detective, Lottie? What was your last name again?
Yep, Lottie, what's her name, in the flesh.
I remember Liv talking about you. You were like famous.
Olivia told you about me? What'd she say?
I don't really remember. Honestly, I only recognized her name because I saw a Reddit thread about you like last week and remember Liv telling me about you.
Huh.
Sure.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry for bothering you. Sorry about your ex. If you want to break from sour, definitely check out Lizzie McAlpine. That'll just like really put you through it.
We have to go.
How did you know I've been listening?
Bye!
Hey, why are you being so weird?
Weird how?
The whole recommending music thing? When you're in a weirdly good mood, it's freaky.
I'm cheerful because I'm done. I finished.
What? Come on, I thought you were getting back into the Lottie Isles groove.
I'm not Lottie anymore, Lucy. Okay? The only people who call me that are my brother and random strangers who act like they know me. I'm not her anymore. I can't do this.
You can. I know you can. You just have to.
It's not just anything. Look, I know it always seemed like I was just able to find the clues and solve the mystery, but it's not easy. It was never easy.
I didn't think it was. I didn't mean that.
I told Landon I'd check out the ex-girlfriend, and I did. So, quitting while I'm ahead. That's what I did the first time, and that's what I'm doing now.
What do you mean the first time?
It almost makes sense, but...
Charlotte.
Do you want to come over for dinner? I want hot dogs.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll probably have pizza, though. Yeah, I don't know, I just keep smelling it.
It's so weird.
Pizza's here.
I'll get it.
Look, if you don't want to stay on the case, that's fine. But do you really have to leave tomorrow?
I just have things.
And activities. Yeah, I get it.
Shar, can you come here? Hey, can you sign into my boss is calling me?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Hey, Marjorie.
Hey, you again.
Hey, me again. Yeah, I deliver here a lot. Ooh, I remembered my pen this time. Sign here?
Yeah, sure.
In that moment, I noticed two things, and suddenly everything made sense.
Are you okay?
I solved the case.
No way.
Really?
You did? Purple pen. The delivery guys.
So he's been sending the letters.
Oh, God, no. Thank you.
Why'd you let him leave? He had the purple pen. He delivers to us all the time.
Olivia, were you a fan of me when you were a kid?
My sister was.
Here's the thing. Something about this mystery, it seemed off to me.
She's going into her blank space.
What?
It's where she goes to concentrate so she can put together all the clues before the big reveal.
Oh, right. I always just called it her closed eyes thingy.
I like blank space better.
And we're back. Okay, so the purple pen was just too convenient for me. It was like something out of one of my middle school mysteries. In fact, Lucy reminded me that a purple pen was literally a clue in a case I solved in middle school. We ran into Annette in the park, and she said that Olivia told her about me, which was weird. But Olivia said that her sister used to be a fan. But then I remembered Olivia's Instagram handle, @LiveYouLots. The Liv, obviously, being short for Olivia. But...
Is Lot short for Lottie?
Yeah, it is.
What?
I didn't realize you were related until we were a few dates in, and I didn't want to freak you out by telling you that I used to be a super fan of your sister. I mean, I ran a Tumblr page dedicated to her. It was embarrassing.
I think I followed that page. Lottie Owl's updates?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I get why you didn't tell me. And also now I can tease you mercilessly about it.
I didn't send the letters to myself, though, if that's what you were thinking.
I was, for a bit, but some things still didn't make sense.
I was suspicious of Olivia at first, but then I compared the note with Annette's address on it to the anonymous notes. Not a match. You have to be really good at disguising your handwriting to not slip up in some way. So Olivia didn't write the notes. She also didn't know about Daisy Tremaine's purple pen in middle school, which seemed too on the nose to be a coincidence. When I first ran into the delivery guy. He called me Charlotte. Now, anyone who knows me from my girl detective days calls me Lottie. Even Annette, who only knew about me from Olivia and Reddit. So why would this guy pretend to know me and then magically reappear holding the very pen I'd been looking for? Because someone had been orchestrating this entire mystery, including her own happenstance appearance on the sidewalk.
Are you talking about me?
It all came together when the delivery guy came. I was supposed to be looking at the purple pen, but I noticed something else. An imprint left by someone who was using the box as a hard surface to write on. It says, Eric's paid Mo for someone to send him money. And I suspect on Lucy we'll find you needed to pay the delivery guy for playing a role. I was supposed to solve the mystery by finding the purple pen that he used. And Landon was also involved.
How did you know that?
I didn't, actually, but thank you for confirming.
I hate when she does that.
I didn't know anything about this.
Yes, you did.
How do you know?
Liv, it's the same trick. You just told her.
No, I just know you're really bad at keeping secrets from people you love. Which is why...
You weren't the one who told me about the details of the mystery. You had Olivia do it, because I don't know her well enough to know when she's lying.
But Mr. Tappyfoot would have given it away in a second.
She's banned from playing off, yeah.
The only part I haven't figured out is why would you guys make up a mystery?
Charlotte, you are very smart. But I say this with all the love in my heart, you are also very dumb.
Lucy and Landon explained that they had created a mystery for me to solve to try to get me back into detective work. And, they said, more importantly...
You made up a whole mystery just to get me to visit you?
Yep.
That's...
A great plan.
Yeah, it literally worked.
They didn't want to trick you, they just wanted to see you.
I'm sorry I haven't visited. Honestly, I quit detective work because I felt the mysteries getting harder as I got older, and I was worried I wouldn't be able to solve them anymore. You know, the delivery guy doesn't always have the purple pen. And then I was embarrassed about where I was in life, which is why I never called or visited.
Embarrassed.
We spent 2 weeks planning this mystery and you unraveled it in 2 days.
Yeah, if anyone should be embarrassed, it's these two idiots.
Okay, let's reel it in.
Sorry.
You know, I might give mystery solving another go.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of miss breaking into people's homes and being morally okay with it.
And that was my first mystery as Charlotte Isles, woman detective. Adult detective? Charlotte Isles, detective. I'll work on the name. A few days later, I was back home and talking to Lucy on the phone. It was the first time we had talked on the phone in over a year. Oh, I meant to ask you, why'd you have the delivery guy following us around everywhere? Is that just like to throw extra suspicion onto him or something? Because it was very subtle.
What?
Well, I was smelling this meat smell everywhere. Like, I smelled it when I first bumped into him, and then again at Annette's apartment, and then again at the park. And it wasn't until I saw him for the second time that I realized that the meat smell was actually his cologne. Unfortunately for him.
I did not tell him to follow you around. You're probably just smelling a hot dog cart or something.
Huh. There's sausage on this?
She was also recently making kielbasa?
It almost makes sense. But Charlotte, you want to come over for dinner? I want hot dogs. Sure. Probably have pizza though. Yeah, I guess you're right. Lie. But that was a mystery for another day.